Hello, welcome everyone. Today we are starting EQA for the maths topic and it is arithmetic and geometric progressions. In arithmetic and geometric progressions, we will be seeing what these progressions are, how can we calculate the nth term as well as how to calculate the sum of the terms. But before that, I'm saying that as GCSEs are just about to start, so I am running the doubt sessions. So it would be like totally on you how many doubts you have. We will decide the classes accordingly. They are not just the regular class, they are just only the doubt classes, so you can book a class for it for all the subjects. What you need to do is just email us at exactadmin@gmail.com and we'll work accordingly. For new sessions also from year 1 to year 13 for all subjects, you can just email us at exactadmin@gmail.com and we'll book demo. So let me start. I'm starting with the arithmetic series. Arithmetic series is a series in which you keep on adding a constant number. It could be a positive number, it could be a negative number, but if you keep on adding that number, you will get a series, and that series is called arithmetic series, which is also called as linear series. So like suppose this is 2, this will be 5, this will be 8, this is 11. So you can clearly see every time what I'm doing, I'm just keep on adding 3, again 3, again 3. So such series you have studied while calculating the nth term are called linear, as well as these are called arithmetic series. If I try to find the nth term would be very simple to find. What we can say that this is our first term. If I say the first term be A, this is T1, first term is A, then T second is clearly, and let me say A be the first term and let's say D be the common difference. So if A is the first term, I'm adding here 3, that means my common difference, the same number that I keep on adding, that is common difference. So in terms of A and D, I can say next term would be A plus D. Just like here 2 plus 3 was the next term, that is the first term plus the common difference. Similarly, I can say A plus D would be my second term. Similarly, I can say T3 is what? In this you are adding D. In the previous term you keep on adding D. So it will be A plus D, that is A plus 2D. Similarly, T4 will be you are adding D to A plus 2D. So it will be A plus 3D. So what's happening? First term is A, second term is A plus D, third is A plus 2D. A is common, plus is common. The only thing is the coefficient of D is changing. And what's the relation? When it was 1, there was no D. When it was 2, there was 1D. It was 3, there was 2D. It was 4, there is 3D. That means the coefficient of D is 1 less the number of term. So if I want to find Tnth, definitely the coefficient of D will be 1 less than it. And this is my final nth term. So nth term is a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. We can calculate the summation of the n series of arithmetic sequence and can derive it, but I think that's of no use of doing it. So I'm just directly writing the sum of n terms of the arithmetic series, and this is sum of starting n terms. So here this is Tnth. For Sn that means sum of n terms. N by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times t. This question says a series. Now we are doing questions. Only in arithmetic series you need to know how to calculate the nth term and the sum of starting n terms. The question says a series is given by 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. Find the 15th term, and we just saw a plus n minus 1d gives you nth term. So for the 15th term I need to replace n with 15. So t15 will be a plus 15 minus 1 times d. A is the first term, that is 4, and D is the common difference. That means the next term minus the previous term. Always do the next term minus previous term. That will give you the common difference by which you are adding it, which is 2. So first term is 4 plus 14 into 2. 28 plus 4, 32. So 15th term is 32 of the series. The next is find the sum of first 10 terms. Applying the formula n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1d. N is 10 by 2, n is 10. So putting it, I'll get 10 by 2. First term of this series is 4 because it's the continuation of the question. So 2 into 4 plus n minus 1, 10 minus 1 and common difference being 2. So this will be, I'm solving it here, 5 times 8 plus 9 times 2, 18. 18 plus 8 will give you 26 and 26 times 5 is 130. So sum of starting 10 terms is 130. Now moving on to the next question. The fourth term of an arithmetic progression is 14 and the 20th term is 126. Find its 31st term. So fourth term of an arithmetic sequence. Same applying the formula. Whenever you're solving anything, just apply the formula. If it's a formula based, better is to write that first, which is a plus n minus 1d. Fourth term is, that means we need to replace n with 4. So 4 minus 1, 3d. And that means this will give you the fourth term. Similarly, how can I calculate the 20th term? It will be a plus 20 minus 1, 19 d. Their value is also given. So fourth term is given as 14 and 20th term is given as 126. It's a simultaneous equation and the coefficient of a is already same, so just subtract it. Subtract, subtract and subtract. So 3 minus 19 is negative 16d is equals to 14 minus 126 is 100 negative 112. Now d would be negative 112 over negative 16, which is 7. Once we have the value of d, what we can do is just put in either of the equation. Let me put it here. So it will be a plus 3 into 7 is equals to 14. A plus 21 is equals to 14 and a is equals to negative 7. So the first term is negative 7 and the common difference is 7. We can calculate easily the 31st term because T31 is a plus n minus 1d, which is a plus 30d. A is negative 7 plus 30 into 7. So negative 7 plus 210, which is 203. This is our 31st term. Moving on to the next question. Which term of this arithmetic progression is 144? It's 4, 18, 32, 46 and 60 is a series and it's continuing definitely. And we have to find that 144 is which term. So we are not aware that which term it's for 144. So let's say nth term is 144. And what's the formula to calculate nth term? It's a plus n minus 1d. What's the first term? 4. And what's the common difference? 14, because 18 minus 4 is 14. So 144 is equals to tnth term. First is 4 plus we don't know what term is it, so it's n. We are considering it n. So n minus 1 times common difference is 14. Bring it here. This will become 140 is equals to n minus 1 times 14. Because n minus 1 is in multiplication with 14, so what I can do just directly, rather than expanding it and then transposing it, would be better if I divide it by 14 on both the sides right here. So dividing both sides by 14, I'll get 10 is equals to n minus 1, bringing n there, a 1 there, I'll get n is equals to 11. So which term is it? It's the 11th term. 144 is the 11th term of this progression. Moving on to the next question. The sum of 7th and 10th term of a series is 60. Then find the sum of the first 16 terms. So what's given here is the sum of 7th term T7 plus T10 is equals to 60. And we have to calculate T16. Now putting the formula, T7 term of an arithmetic progression is, it's not written here, it's like missing. It's actually, they're talking about the arithmetic series. A plus n minus 1, that is 7 minus 1, 60, plus 10th term is a plus 10 minus 1d, which is a plus 9d, is equals to 60. If you add it, it will give you 2a plus 15d is equals to 60. T16, they are not talking about T16, actually sum. So let I represent it with S16. S16, sorry. So the find of sum of first 16 terms. S16 is writing the formula n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1d. N by 2, 16 by 2. 2a plus 16 minus 1, 15d. Or 8 times 2a plus 15d. 2a plus 15d is directly 16 given here. So what I need to do, just substitute this whole with 16. So 8 into 16, so it will be 480. That means the sum of the first 16 terms will be 480. Moving on to the next one. Find the sum of first 100 natural numbers. What are first 100 natural numbers? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If you see what kind of series is it, definitely you keep on adding 1, 1, 1, 1 to it. They have a constant common difference 1. So it's obviously a arithmetic series. And we know what they're asking, sum of 100 natural numbers. N is 100. And they're asking sum. So S 100 of arithmetic series they are talking about. Formula is n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1d. N is 100, so 100 by 2, and first term is 1, so a is 1, plus 100 minus 1, 99 into common difference is 1. So 50 times 2 plus 99. This is equals to 50 times 101. Finally, answer will be 5050. This is the sum of first 100 natural numbers. Now let me see, there is another type of series which is called geometric series. A geometric series is a kind of series in which you keep on multiplying the same number. So this one is a geometric series. See this one. You can see the series is 2, 4, 8, 16. The first instinct whenever we solve a quadratic sequence or arithmetic sequence, the first thing that we do is subtracting. If you keep on subtracting, you will get 2, then it will be 4, then it will be 8. And then what you do, you just get 2, then it will be 4. Again, you will finally get 2. So actually, this kind of series in which you have to subtract multiple times, you can see this in a different dimension, and when you do it, you can understand that every term is a multiplicative of another. That means I am multiplying 2 to every term. So 2 will become 4 on multiplying 2, then this will become 8, then this will become 16. So what I'm doing, I keep on multiplying 2. So this series, such type of series are called geometric series. First term, if I talk about, let's say a. In arithmetic series, obviously we took it as a. The next term would be, here it will be a common ratio. If you are multiplying a same number, it will be a common ratio. Why? How can you find the common number? By dividing 4 by 2. If you divide 4 by 2, you will get 2. That means, okay, you have multiplied by 2. 8 divided by 4 will give you 2. 16 divided by 8 will give you 2. So what you are multiplying it, definitely you will get by dividing it. If I'm writing 9, 18, so if I ask you what times is it? So obviously you will divide to know, okay, it's 2 times of it. So that's the reason this is called the common ratio. And we say common ratio be R. So second term will be, because second term is the multiplication of it. First term is a, the second would be the multiplication. You have to multiply it with r. So it's going to be AR. Then third term will be the multiplication and second term. You are multiplying here also. You are multiplying to the constant, the common ratio to the second term. So third will become AR squared. Similarly, T4 will be what? You are multiplying r to AR squared. So this will become AR cubed. From this you can easily conclude what it will be the nth term. Nth term will be, because in first term the power of r was 0. Nothing is there, so it was 0. R to the power 0 is 1. Second, the power of r is 1. For third term, r is 2. For fourth term, r is 3. You can clearly see power is 1 less the number of terms. So for nth term, it will be 1 less. It will be n minus 1. So n term will be ar to the power of n minus 1. So let me do some questions on geometric series. This question says fourth term of a geometric series is 3 and seventh term is 81. Find the 10th term. So fourth term of a geometric series is ar to the power of n minus 1, 4 minus 1, 3. This is 3. And the seventh term, which is ar to the power of 7 minus 1, 6, is 81. Now this is definitely a simultaneous equation. I mean, two equations are sharing the same value, so you can do the substitution. In substitution, either I can substitute the value of a, which is much more simpler, or the second way I can do is directly divide both of them. So when I divide them, ar to the power of 6 over a to the power of 3 is equals to 81 over 3. I can cancel out a and a right here. According to the law of indices, a to the power of m over a to the power of n is a to the power of m minus n. You just need to subtract the powers. So this will be r to the power of 6 minus 3, and this is 81 over 3 is 27. R to the power of 3 is equals to 27, and on finding the cube root, we'll get the value of r as 3. Just put the value in either of the equation. Let me put it here. So ar to the power of 3 is equals to 3. So a and r is 3. 3 to the power of 3 is equals to 3. So this is 27. A is equals to 3, and a is equals to 3 over 27, which is 1 over 9. So finally a is 1 over 9 and r is equals to 3. They are asking us to find the value of 10th term. 10th term is ar 10 minus 1, that is ar to the power of 9. A is, we have calculated 1 over 9, and r is 3 to the power of 9. So I can directly write it as 3 to the power of 7, because 9 can be written as 3 to the power of 2. It will be 3 to the power of 7. Either solve it or leave it like that. It's completely fine. Moving on to the next question. The number of flowers in a garden increases by 10% every year. Find how many flowers will be after 4 years if number of flowers in first year is 300. So if this is kind of series you will get, find how many flowers. So after 4 years, first it would be 300. First year it's 300. Every year it's increasing by 10%. So for the second year it will become 10. It is increasing by 10%. So I can say it will be 1.1. Right? It's not the 10% of it is remaining, but instead they are increasing by 10%. So it's 1.1. In the third year, again what's happening? This whole will be increased by 10%. So into 1.1. So you can clearly see that A is 300. Common ratio is 1.1 clearly, because that we keep on multiplying, and we have to calculate how many flowers will be after 4 years. That means after the 4 year, this here at 4 we are talking about t fourth, the term t fourth I'm talking about. We have to know that. So t4 is ar to the power of 4 minus 1, which is 3. A is 300 into I is 1.1 whole to the power of 3. This will give us answer as 399.3, which is approximately, you can say 400. Obviously 399.3 cannot be the number of flowers, so it's gonna be 400. So basically that's it for today. There is an announcement that if you want, like I do this in my every video, so if you want to enroll yourself for any new batches, so just email us at exactadmath@gmail.com. and also if you want to access these worksheets, just log into, it's totally free. So either you can go for Android app, which is in the name of Akzsi, available on Play Store, or you can log into our website, which is www.exactacademy.com, and you can avail the worksheets as well as the free notes. So that's it for today. Have a great day. Bye everyone.